Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Aquarius March 4, 2022. The moon spends another day in your sign, firing you up and getting you going. There can be some timing problems to manage. It may not be easy to get others to go along with your plans, and even if they're willing, there can be other obstacles to manage. Your increased desire for independence and forward motion can clash with a pretty strong drive for comfort and predictability. Otherwise, you tend to command positive attention. While you could find yourself in between others' dilemmas, it's a fine time to explore your needs. There's a splash of creativity or originality in your approach to the world today. There can be good opportunities to combine responsibilities and personal expression creatively. Take a breath and check in with yourself before you approach your lover today. In addition to the moon glimmering through your sign which, in turn, projects and reflects, Luna will simultaneously square off with Mars, celestial ruler of your relationship sector, via your fourth house of home, family matters, and emotional foundations. You could be feeling one way and yet struggling to express your true nature. Perhaps this is a way for you to avoid chaos, but in reality, your inability to hold yourself accountable is simply delaying the process. Fortunately, the moon's trine to Saturn will bring clarity and structure to next steps. You might find it a little challenging to get going. Taking directions or orders might really rub you the wrong way, especially if you were all set to do something different. Try to keep your focus on communicating your ideas and how you want to approach things rather than letting irritation get to you. If this happens at work, remember to stay as professional as you can. Your approach may be better received if you present it without undue emotion. Your home situation may seem particularly secure right now. Perhaps you've just moved into a new place, or maybe you've paid off the mortgage on one you've had for a while. You might be spending some time at home alone, as the other members of your household might be busy or even away on vacation. This can be a good time for meditation, contemplation, or writing. Make the most of it. It will be hard interacting with people today. You overreact to the smallest things and feel completely misunderstood. It would do you good to take a step back, clear your thoughts, and start tackling the arguments in a calmer way. Subconscious memories can surface under this day influence. Oftentimes, this kind of thing will happen through a dream, and if the memories are painful, it will be important for you to find the support you need. This vibration also strengthens the bonds between people in a one-on-one setting. This can really help you to connect with a close friend or partner to work out the things you recall. Don't brush your needs off. Talking can do a world of good. The closer Venus and Mars draw to their return to Aquarius over the weekend, the more determined they are to close old doors. Venus and Mars, the planets that rule the heart and give you your get up and go, are the last planets to return to Aquarius this year, and while your birthday month ended last month, they are what you have been waiting for. Until then, with your birthday month over, but Mercury and Saturn having aligned here over the last few days, there is time to put in some groundwork. The planet of love still 2 days away from Aquarius. You are still in the final days of a 4-month nostalgic trip down love's memory lane. Venus has spent 4 times the amount of time she would normally spend in a nostalgic part of your chart each year, with the next 2 days a chance for a last dance with old ghosts. Your tarot reading for today. The High Priestess, the Devil, and the Star. You've already said, if only I had known before, I would have acted differently. This is the point of this draw. It's warning you of something that will happen in March in connection with your emotional situation. An event that could shake things up. Being aware of it enables you to anticipate it and accommodate it better, to exploit its true value better. This is a meeting. A new person or someone who has already had a place in your heart in the past. He will present himself as ingenuous and simple, with the goal of seducing you. Yes, this man is determined to convince you that he is good-looking, intelligent, humorous, and made to live with you. He will quickly reveal intimate characteristics that you could not have imagined. This soul bearing will please you because it is a proof of great trust. A rare proof you need to know to interpret properly. In this case, you should thank him and reward him for this action. This meeting could change your destiny in many ways. It is not certain that you will choose to get involved with this person. You have your life, you don't necessarily want to. Yet this man has opened a breach in you, and lit a small light that had been dormant for a long time. The future will never be the same and, whatever your decision, this episode will remain engraved in your memory. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the universe is testing us to make karmic decisions that will have a major impact on our lives. We're given the chance to choose between our higher and lower energetic vibrations to make honorable choices. Whether or not we choose the right path can change our future. The Great Awakener Uranus opposes the Moon, with Mercury, Uranus, and Saturn in a T-square to these energies. You could make major discoveries today that shift your passions, mind, and heart. Revelations will be made and secrets revealed. These planets are strengthening each other in the sky. Know that your emotions could force you to act impulsively, which could steer you in another direction. Mercury moves you toward your desires, while Mars and Saturn force you to assert your individuality by letting go of the past. Mercury's tense aspect to the Moon creates internal confusion and uncertainty. You could be distracted by information that later proves to be untrue. Take any scandalous or shocking news with a grain of salt. Popularity and charm come naturally to you, and it's mainly just a question of being yourself and sharing your feelings openly with others. This is an ideal time to focus on relaxation and sharing with friends and family, particularly with the Moon waning at this time. There is also a chance that a new relationship could start. Over the next 2 days, we become more comfortable probing our inner reality, prizing depth over surface interactions. Our desire to discover what lies beneath ramps up the intensity of our relationships. Passions will be stoked, and fears evaluated with increased cognizance. We should simply be mindful of others' privacy, especially as we guard our own carefully now and would not appreciate others intruding on our space, uninvited. In the morning, harmonizing our emotions and ego. We get along well with others due to a bolstered sense of inner peace and personal ownership. Others might seek us out for our creative expertise, or assistance with spiritual or esoteric questions. Psychological self-understanding comes easily now. Engaging with an artistic, therapeutic, or occult modality like astrology or tarot can help us to reframe problems and mind experience for magical insights. This objective outlook encourages communication as a means to personal discovery. With this combination, we can listen to and debate contrary opinions, especially ones that we might ordinarily perceive as threatening or insulting. Because of our cool demeanor, people believe that we don't have a stake in the matter at hand, but our true stake lies in understanding alternative perspectives to gain a more comprehensive awareness of the culture we are a part of.